nim amampani asan akasa na we a new directive a wode aba na wo kire se ene basic schools ayesisi ni nyina wo bibiara aye contractor ebe mo adwuma se kona kwesi school dan enkwala school dan beka se primary school junior high schools na akwasi no u si afashe otrim se ubesi etichafo bebi omo betena e de aka ho be friends teachers bungalow no wo so ubesi bi de aka ho enkonkosi edan twetwopo bi ansi baabi uwi a wo se mekwaje sika wo baabi tender na makwa tender enti entua misika ma wo se ne oka ye oka woka ebe ya okapa omampani se wosere pa baabi bebre o wa yesisi edan ne de asi ho achechefo ntimi enko ho esanse baabi obekwa obeda no ayeden pa de ama no obi befa ka mienu ka miensa ebi kura trek ya moto ene bicycle inso muna na ka no e wo kwan so pa na se bibi yesi eni nti omampani se wosere pa na de sede ene se we directive fufo kra wode aba na sa directive ne se so ye contractor anase wo ba eso ba besi aban school dan bia titru basic schools no wasi wusi a for accommodation ka ho accommodation no teachers bungalow wo besi e de account o se classrooms nso a wusi no hwe se ade na wusi no wo ba na ekwa ma anka wa ebe ye ofe kama pa omampani asan e de atudwa se na dwen e wa chechefo so ntia chechefo mamu nkaso omampani ompem asem mamu nkaso omampani yi nani e de amamu na emum mu hu ne so omampani e yade a nani e wo ho pa omampani di sansem we tudwa e bra na Ghana National Association of Teachers NAT akona so ye ono ane nanso na omukoye no omu ne di nkomo e no omde sansem we atudwa e no omampani enso e kasae na yenti omampani ne nsema wo kaaye e de fa teachers fund any ene classrooms ayebesia o se yenfa bungalows enka ho.
So I'm happy to welcome you and then to reiterate what Haruna said, that we have passed a directive that every school that is being built at the basic level must come with accompanying accommodation for teachers. And so instead of just building a 6-classroom block, there must be teachers' quarters attached to the classroom block so that the teachers teaching there can have accommodation. But that is one angle of it. The other that we spoke about before the election was that we wanted to collaborate with funds like the Teachers Fund so that governments can also make a counterpart funding and add it to what the teachers have. And then you can have your members apply for housing. We'll sit with you, do the designs together, make them, in Ghana today when you say affordable housing, it ends up being, more for the wealthy than for the poor. And so I call it low-cost housing. Achampo used to call it low-cost housing, and they build so many of them all across the length and breadth of this country. So if we can make provision in the budget for a fund that will be a counterpart fund to the Teachers Fund, then teachers can apply to own their own homes. And so we would go in and build it for them. And if they have a working life of, say, 15 to 20 years, it is possible to deduct, monthly from their salaries so that by the time they are ready to go on retirement, they own the house and they don't have to go.
Eni auti ye mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na wamansuwa eno si adie ba ku hu hia ne pa so oka. O se odi nani atofom di ehunu se ene. Ukọ community bi emu a sukuu na esi ho no. Eni ase ya gari so kinsi pa na ya fesi kire ngum ejina baabi tayo. Ene esukuu timi efetuo no de afifie na wakọ school ne teacher ni ene ni wo beef. Na ise beef no kwa settle osuku ni kwa na wafan krante e de ahye ni botom ne nyonku bi ene ne wo beef okwa settle ebi kura timi 5 scissors na ise basa ye bi ebeba suku ni se nibuafu teacher ni abono na watweja wa sese car glasses na wa sese niema wo ha amampani so hu ni se ene PT a akwa gina baabi na community bro no na suku ni siso no enso ate ne ho akwa gina baabi nti ase ne ye ntia obi ba ena community ne nso nka obi asem ena achiachiafo ene ase awofo nso ase se twaka bi aba beda o ntema wo bia enka ne nyonko asem ene me na me nkwatia ma me aso masiba ne papa ebebo tai anaso betutu ntoma abaha o mampani se da bi ebraso PTA any community brono na nase mantema suku ni won womu wasudie ebra so say sign kofa PTA edeba enkabom emra na baby mpotema suku ni sino ene La Paz Community School na wo sesebe school fo ebi city to secondary school for no wo hia no baby tokrom na ni nika no eda ne to ase na wo mo belt watutu agusu basa utime cheno na wa che ne say abrante we secondary school ni na waka asem papa bi e de a che na atu ni fo pa ento mampani say PTA row ewo sukuu mu esese yehwe na yede tete yema eno so nchemu sei eno mampani de bai.
With regards to pensions, I'll be meeting the TUC and organized labor, sometime later. During the May Day, there were issues that were raised still about, even with the restructured pensions, there are all kinds of difficulties that I can see that Nat, you are very happy with how your things are going, but several other unions are not too happy. And so I was saying that we can do a review conference. It's several years since we brought the pension reform. I think it's time for us to do a review and see what is working well and what is not working well so that we can make adjustments and let everybody feel happy about it. And then also issues to do with community and PTA participation in the management of schools. The trend everywhere in the world is to give communities a say in how their schools are run. And that's why I felt very scandalized when PTAs were virtually shoved aside and not allowed to be a part of the running of our schools, especially at the secondary level. And so I believe that PTA participation must be fully restored so that they work with teachers and the administration of the schools to make sure that the schools are run properly and that our children are getting a good outcome.
Amampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, JGM, Bosu Kena, ene ya ebra Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, for a corner and so I want to say, and on this answer me a true.